Hello, this is Raw Waltower, pastor of True Gospel Christian Church. As we look across this nation, we're surrounded by many threats that are blowing contrary winds. One of the greatest threats we face today is the threat of division. Never before has there been such division, tension, animosity, lack of care, concern for one another throughout this land. We're divided along racial, political, socio-economical. We're divided in our moral ideology, and yes, even within our places of worship. This is not the nation which the founders struggled to lay the foundation of freedom upon. This is not the dream which Dr. King and others stood to secure. And this is certainly not reflective of what Jesus died for. This division has caused us to be fractured in many ways and is causing a continual bleeding from a neglected wound that, if not soon addressed, we will be mortally disposed of as a nation. In 2 Chronicles chapter 20, the nation of Judah, along with their king, King Jehoshaphat, were surrounded by several kings intending to conquer their land, which threatened their very existence. In the midst of this very dire, fearful, threatening circumstance, King Jehoshaphat instituted a battle strategy which defied all military wisdom. He called for and proclaimed a national fast. It was shortly after the institution of this fast that God sent the answer to their dilemma and gave Judah such a great victory. King Jehoshaphat, as the leader of the nation, called a fast to seek the face and the will of God. It is something powerful when a leader takes such a humbling position before the Lord. God turned the threats against Judah into treats for Judah. We're calling upon President Trump and all future presidents to announce a national day of fasting on or before the State of the Union, so that we may hear and receive the prophetic words of God. Man does not live by bread alone, but by every word that continues out of the mouth of God. America is surrounded with the foes of division on all sides. If the leader of this great nation could call and seek the face of God through a national fast, I believe the Spirit of the Lord will sweep across this land and begin healing this nation in every area where division appears, as he did for Judah. This appeal is not in support of any political party or candidate. If God reveals himself to be a Democrat or a Republican, then we'll do the same. However, God the Father is one with the Son and his Spirit. This is also his desire for us in this nation to become one, and is in that place of unity and oneness where he will pour out his blessing upon this land. We're not looking to fast to change God's mind, but rather so that God can change our mind to match his will. Will you join us? Will you join us in causing this initiative to gain such a groundswell? Okay, here's the challenge. Pray that God's will be done. Post this message on all of your social media platforms with the following message: I'm calling for a national fast. And please use the hashtags appearing on your screen now. And finally, when the date of the fast is announced, and I believe that it will, commit to participate. With the love of God, God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.